My name is Patrick. I'm here from the Dublin Institute of Technology, one of the partners in the lab. And today I'm demoing some of the research in the Applied Intelligence Research Centre in DIT. So I'm demoing CREAN, which is a survey analysis tool. And every year organisations spend a lot of time and money collecting data to understand key performance indicators. CREAN allows you to do is enhance, distill and understand the customer data. So this is the main interface of CREAN. And what we have is we've loaded TripAdvisor data into the system. So you can see there's about 180,000 reviews, where each review has information such as the overall score, the value score, the room score and so on, along with a textual review. The first thing we can see is that we get the distribution of the different scores. But one of the more interesting aspects is probably this one here, which is the driver score. The driver score tries to estimate how much a particular score drives the overall score. So in this case we can see that the biggest driver score is value, followed by rooms. Underneath we have a word cloud, which gives a high level information about the text and the reviews, and the top quotes. We also have average scores over time, in case there's a time component to the reviews. Then in the Explore Verbatim tab, we have the actual verbatims. Now there's 180,000 or so verbatims, so trying to read through all of them can be very hard. So what we'll have then is our drill down, which allows us to filter into the data. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just select the reviews where the overall score is 4 or 5. I apply this filter, it'll take a second, and when it comes back we'll only see the high scoring reviews. Keep an eye on the driver scores for each one of these, and you'll see how they change as we filter through the data. So now we hit back with about 13,000 reviews, and you can see that the value driver score is actually not as important anymore. The room driver score and the service driver score are now more important, suggesting that when people rate a 4 and a 5 overall, then things like rooms and service become more important. The word cloud on the top quotes reflect the new verbatim that have been selected, and there hasn't been any major change in the average score over time. We can also filter on other things such as the terms, where we can include terms such as Dublin and exclude terms such as Galway, and we can also filter by date range. The last thing I'd like to show you is just a topic filter. What the topic filter does is it disregards the score itself, because sometimes people might write a hotel and just give it ones across the board, even though they were happy with, say, value, but they don't discuss value. So what the topic filter tries to do is it tries to look for a particular topic in the text data and only show the reviews it believes belongs to those particular topics. So by turning on the topic value filter, and then I can look at the verbatims that our system believes discuss value. So for more information, please see the Applied Intelligence Research Centre in DIT.